What's going on, guys? This is a vintage card guy here. Today I'll be showing you every card that I have from the 50s and 60s. So starting us off here, I have because Mickey Mantle had a 55 Bowman, not a 55 Topps. I thought I'd represent these cool cards here. I showed these in the last video, so go check that last video out. I just thought I'd put those in there because they're cool, you know. Mickey Mantle never had a 54 or 55 Topps card, so I thought those would be pretty cool to show. And a 1960 top 70 anniversary looking card, 60 style. I thought I'd throw that one out there too because it's cool and it's a parallel of that certain card. And I'll be showing a few other reprints and what they call promo cards in here. So starting us off here, we have this cool. I think this is 2018 Topps, and this is a Willie McCovey reprint Topps rookie history card, which is really cool. It's pretty darn close to what his actual rookie card would look like. So if you guys want to go on eBay or Google or something and look at that, it looks exactly the same, except for it doesn't have this Topps rights reserve stuff down there. So otherwise it looks exactly the same. So I thought I'd put that one out there too. Great player Willie McCovey was. And then I'd like to shine a little bit of light on this card too. The person who gave me this, you know who you are. I really thank you. This is probably my favorite card that I probably have in my collection today. So I really thank you for giving this to me. I know I don't shine a whole lot of light on it. It's a lot of L's in that sentence. But this is probably one of the coolest Babe Ruth cards I have. So where he's making his college shot there. So, and look at that batting pose. Babe Ruth was proven to not be human by the internet today, and back then he was proven to not be human. So he is the best slugger of all time. People can say Hank Aaron was, people can say Mantle was, but if you guys look back and read his stats and look at all his stats, he was a beast. He was such a beast. Babe Ruth was the best player from the 20s, the best slugger from the 20s from what I read a lot, I agree with that. So the great Bambino, the Babe Ruth college shot card. And then I have a few Packer cards coming up here. So these are printed somewhere in the 60s. So here's Vince Lombardi, the coach, probably the best coach. A lot of people would say he did a lot for the Packers. A lot of people can say otherwise, but Vince Lombardi. We have, I don't know a ton about these guys, but here is Jerry Kramer. Next we have Willie Davis. And these are just a few Packer cards that I had from the 60s. And there will be a couple more coming up. And here's Willie Wood. here's an Ice Bowl card. I thought was really cool to show too. You got Bart Starr there. So really cool to have that there too. Yeah. So here it is, the Ice Bowl card. Got Bart Starr again, as I just said. Looks like he's hiking the ball, faking a throw there. So that's cool. And here's what the back of these cards look like. So the Ice Bowl playing against the Cowboys. And then the best card I thought was in the set, well, second to best card, I have this Bart Starr. If you buy the pack, you can pull the auto. I currently have a different auto, but I'm not complaining about who it is either. As you guys know, you probably saw in the previous video who it is, so it'll be coming up next. But here's Bart Starr. These cards are a little bit beat up. I thought they present well though. Probably be like a PSA 4 or so. So here's Bart Starr, really underrated quarterback. And then here is a 2 all-time proer, Fuzzy Thurston, and this is a real autograph. The guy I bought these cards from, he said that he actually had the card signed by Fuzzy Thurston, so that's really awesome. Yeah, Fuzzy Thurston was a beast. So Fuzzy Thurston auto. Okay, next we're getting into some early 50s. I just wanted to get these 60s cards out of the way from the Packers that I do not actually know if they're from like, you know, from like 60 or 69, somewhere in there, but just wanted to get it out of the way just because I'm not very clear with them. And then here is a 1950 Bowman. As you guys know, I made a video, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, about this guy Fuzzy Thurston, my first 1950 Bowman card video. So here's Ted Fertish, and this is his, I do believe this is his last year he did play, so this is really cool to have. And my only 1950 card and 50 Bowman card too. And then this next one was a recent pickup. I really love this card. So here it is, the 1954 Topps Warren Spahn. This card is in really nice, really nice condition. So I thought I'm gonna send it in when I send a few other cards in, because it looks really nice. I really love the condition this card is in. The corners are not terrible either. That top right one is a little dinged, but I really love the color that this card has. Warren Spahn was an amazing pitcher. A very how should I say it? He had a good attitude for playing baseball. So this is the 1954 Topps Warren Spahn, my only card from 1954, and these are kind of hard to protect, but again, you can't put it in a one touch, they don't fit because they're different sizes. Here's the back. I thought this card was in really nice condition, like I said before, because on the back here there's hardly any green, like snow on the back as they call it, and it's really beautiful. I really love this card. And then some of you know from my other videos, I have a 55 Topps Warren Spahn. There is no creasing in it, but the corners are bad. That's why it's a 2.5. I think it is better than a 2.5 in my opinion, as I'm trying to show if there's no creasing in it. And I do believe that that's just a little bit of surface wear there. So I really hope to get more Milwaukee Braves cards, just because Hank Aaron played for them, Warren Spahn, Eddie Matthews played for them, and those were my grandpa's favorite players, and I just kind of caught on with the love of like knowing and having someone to like tell me like different stories about them. So I really caught on with this guy Warren Spahn. So very underrated pitcher. So 1955 Topps Warren Spahn. Next we have this 1956 Topps football Bill Houghton. I threw it in there because it's from 56, so coming after 55. And then we have 1957 Topps Gino Marchetti. Don't know how this is a 5. I guess it's the corners that are a little bad, and it's a little tilted too. So I know nothing about this guy. It's in a nice collector's grade though, which that's why I got it too, just to have a card from the 50s in a collector's grade. And then this was my first ever vintage baseball card, Topps baseball card. Again, this person knows who he is. Thank you for giving this to me. Shining light on this too today. It's really cool to have a card from this time. The color is pretty cool. So here's 1958 Topps Woody Hill. And then here's another 58 Topps Duke Schneider and Walter Elston. And then here is 1960 Topps Forrest Gregg, 3.5. I think this card, I threw it in. I was originally not gonna put it in. I was originally not gonna put any football cards in here, but since most of them do make up my 50s and 60s collection, I thought I'd throw it in there along with the rest of them. This card, for a 3.5, looks really great. The centering is really good. The corners are kind of bad, but it presents very well. Don't know how you guys display your cards, but I'll have to do an updated video on that. But where I display it looks really nice. From the front, the back, it's okay. It displays all right. So 1960 Topps Forrest Gregg. And then as the card show video I made a couple months back, this 1960 Eddie Matthews. So comparing the McCovey card here, I think they're from the same year. So here is what they look like as similarities. So just trying to show them off here. Yeah, you can definitely tell the similarities they have. So like the printing in USA would be right here instead of not down there and stuff. And of course the color is way different on a reprint. Color is very nice on this Eddie Matthews though. I really love this Eddie Matthews. 1960 Topps baseball. Then we have 1961 Topps Eddie Mathews. There is a big old crease in this card. If you look at it in the light in the right way. The centering, I picked this card because of the centering and the corners. I thought were really nice on it. And it has great color, but the corners are bad. The back is pretty nicely centered too. And Eddie Mathews was a very good third baseman throughout his career. He did coach the Braves. I know he coached in 73 to, I don't know how long after that, but he was a very good third baseman, and his rookie card is in 1952 Topps. Very awesome card. I know you can find his reprint rookie, but in a real autograph by him in 2010 Topps as the 52 style, which is pretty awesome. So I really love that card. And then we have a 62 Topps Eddie Mathews. This card I thought was in nice condition too, the corners, but the centering is off. Again, great color. I love the posing in this card too, kind of like the Chipper Jones 91 score card when he's holding the bat out there. And then here's what the back looks like on this card. And this would be another card I would get submitted to PSA or SGC. As you guys know, this is my second. Most of you should know that this is my second favorite card in my collection, behind the Babe Ruth. This 62 Topps Hank Aaron. I really love this card. I think this set is just very beautiful and very colorful. Like, they make the colors pop, you know. Like, the wood style is amazing, but it's very sensitive to getting chipped and all that. From what I see, that this would grade out probably like a 4 or 5, I would say, or maybe even a 3. There is no creases in it, but the color on it is very beautiful. I thought that $90 was appropriate for this price. So here it is, 62 Topps Hank Aaron, home run record holder, not Barry Bonds, as you guys know. Here is I think this is 62. Here's a Bill Forrester for the Packers. I thought this card was in nice condition too. Color's great, and I love the cartoons on the back. So Bill Forrester, and then from that same set we have the Ray Nitschke rookie card. This would be another card I would get get graded or submitted, as some people call it. This card is in really nice condition, I think. The centering is a bit off, so, but other than that, I think it really looks nice. Here's the back of it. Ray Nitschke rookie card, very beautiful. So then our last card from 62, this 62 Post Serial Mickey Mantle. I really love this card. Probably would be my 3rd or 4th favorite card of all time, just because it's from toward the, well, kind of, I wouldn't, probably like middle career for Mickey Mantle. His last year was 1969. So, and you guys know how Mantle cards are. They're very expensive. I paid $30 for this. Probably be graded authentic, but it's still cool. Missing a corner, and he is the first person to ever get a Triple Crown. So that is really awesome. And then another card I thought was really nice when I picked it up. This is a 1967 Topps Roger Maris. Him and Mantle were on the same team. I forget what they called. I forget what they call the. What do you call that? Like the name for them too. They did. If anybody can know that, comment down below. But here it is, the 1967 Topps Roger Maris. Great color. My first card from 1967 Topps Baseball. Here's the back. It's a little beat up. So, really cool. And I wouldn't say I would get this graded, but I say that I would, just to like protect it forever, you know. Maris cards are pretty expensive too. And then my fourth favorite card of all time, third or fourth favorite card, would be this 1968 Topps Superstars Harmon Killebrew, Willie Mays, and Mickey Mantle. And the Nolan Ryan rookie card is in this set. I really love this card. I'd say it's in fair condition, probably like a 1.5, but it's not about the value, it's about the love of collecting. So this would be another card I get protected just to have airtight, and so nothing could happen to it. So here it is, one of the coolest cards I own. And then here is another autograph card, Jim Grabowski. And then 1969 Topps Football again, Elijah Pitts. And then 1969 Topps Baseball, Bob Gibson. A very scary pitcher from what I hear and from what I have seen. So this is the 69 Topps Bob Gibson. And then we have a 1969 Topps Deckledge stamp of Willie McCovey. So thought I'd throw this one in there too, just because it is from 1969. These stamps are really cool. I don't think Mickey Mantle has one. I looked everywhere to try to find one. I don't think he has one. So there's every card I own from 1950 to 1969, and then later on, maybe next weekend again on Sunday, I'll do another video on my cards from 1970 to 1980. So stay tuned for that, and thank you all for watching, and enjoy your Sunday.